Cancer, hello and welcome to your winter 2023-2024 shift reading. We're looking at the shape you're shifting out of, the shape you're shifting into, and what that shape shift looks and feels like for the winter season. I'm Andy, I'm your reader. And we are joined today by the Starlore Astronomical Tarot. This deck was created from historical playing card artwork over 300 years old. So it was formatted for tarot by Natasha Rowland of Urania Press. And it's really beautiful. I'm so excited to share it with you today. Let's get right into it, Cancer. When I just sitting down with your energy today, it feels just really soft. Very classically Cancer. I'm feeling this sort of like lush, homey, soft, emotional vibe for sure. Just like a really full chest, a really full heart, but not in a heavy way, just in a like plush. I don't know, just plush Cancer. It's nice is what I'm saying. It's a good vibe. Okay. Let's see what's going on for the winter season for Cancer energy. Well, we already got the Four of Wands coming out, which is typically a card of like hearth and home and setting up a secure space. So I really like that. But it's also a very creative card. I see it that way. Okay. One more for Cancer this winter. Yeah, Queen of Diamonds, the seated queen. I mean, exactly. Just lush and plush. Is that going to be the title of your reading? Lush and plush. Okay, let's look at this together. So Cancer, right at the center of this reading is the Seven of Hearts or the Seven of Cups, and it's shown here by the ship constellation. And it talks to me of navigation, of like navigating by the heart, and, you know, a very like heart forward type of leading, type of choosing which direction to go in. So it might be a moment where maybe you're not sure which direction to go in, or there's just like a lot of options going on, but this is so much about choosing from the heart space. And I love that it's surrounded by the dog, Four of Wands, and the seated queen, Queen of Diamonds, Queen of Pentacles, because I feel like with the home archetype of the Four of Wands and this lush and plush Queen of Pentacles, we have a lot of like what it means to take care of yourself and what it means to set up safe spaces within you and surrounding you in your environment. And you do that by leading with your heart, going with your feelings on things, even if you're not totally sure where that's going to lead. It's a very cozy vibe. I mean, even with the dog here, we're talking about like a loyal companion that you can cuddle up with, you know, on the couch and recline and relax and enjoy your space together. Lush and plush. I don't know. It's just the vibe of this reading is really cozy, really winter. So I'm going to turn to the guidebook and look at the Seven of Hearts, the Seven of Cups, Argo Navis, and see if we can get a little more insight. I really like this guidebook. It gives you the star lore and talks a lot more about the constellation than we're actually going to get into today. But if you are part of the Shifting Space membership, I'm going to share these pages so that y'all can investigate the star lore if you want to. But on this side of things, I'll just read a little tidbit, see if we can get something interesting here. Okay. With this card, Has your ship of dreams been filled with too many glittering stars strung together, making a vast constellation that stretches on the sea of infinity with too many enticing choices to sail with? Are you having a hard time trying to decide or make a sound judgment? When you look from different angles and perspectives, more options and alternatives present themselves, some enticing, some too good to be true. To successfully navigate the voyage of myriad of options that you have in regards to a creative project or your relationships or the job scene, try and separate the choices into their likely groups, aligning them into creative conceptions in order to see how they resonate with a particular goal or desire you would like fulfilled. In this case, I think that desire to be fulfilled has something to do with comfort and care. Comfort and self-care, because we're getting this like, I need to feel lush and plush. And we got Queen of Pentacles, Four of Wands. Comfort and care is how your creativity can flourish the best. That's how you choose. What feels the most comforting? What feels the most caring for you, for yourself, and your space? It may be time to temper the collection of options, even if they look fascinating from the outside. This way you can toss overboard anything that doesn't look like a true pearl and only shines on the surface, keeping what is going to benefit you and direct you best on this journey of discovery and imagination. Because you want what is delightful as well as purposeful, as well as purposeful. Mindfulness and contemplation of the best options available will help you set sail on the right course of action, keeping you well afloat for a good long sojourn or adventure. Okay. So for you, Cancer, it feels like you have to make the choices that are best for your heart and your hearth, because they are one and the same. Like if something's not right for your home, for your space, you're gonna feel it in your body. You're gonna feel it emotionally. You're gonna feel kind of messed up, you know? And you might not know why, but it's like, it's that thing that's out of whack in your home, or it's that roommate you allowed to come live with you or stay with you for a time or whatever that is. It's like or like maybe something needs to be fixed in the home. I don't know. I guess the question is like, what's throwing off your vibes of comfort and care, of lush and plush? Because that's how the cards want you to feel this season, especially in the winter here in the Northern Hemisphere. Just like cozy in, cuddle up, and feel that warmth that's generated from the heart and the hearth. And I guess like if anything is throwing off that vibe, that's your cue not to navigate in that direction, to turn, to steer that ship elsewhere. Because you know, Cancer, what brings you care and comfort is very specific because you are a unique individual. So not all that glitters is gold, and not every single thing that seems like it would be wonderful and bring light into your life actually would. Just come back to those very specific desires of, does this bring comfort? Does this bring care? Does this nurture and nourish my heart and my hearth? And go from there. Or like, what could I change about this to make this feel more comforting, more caring, more like home? I love this reading, Cancer. I just want to sit in this vibe all the time. Such beautiful homebody energy, like in the best possible way. Just you feeling really like at home and confident and able to luxuriate in your space, how it feels good to you. And if that's not what's happening for you right now when you're seeing this reading, maybe that's a point of reflection. Interesting. Okay, so we're gonna take this into the extended reading now. I've got some other decks, the Golden Tarot, the Illuminated Earth. We're gonna dig into this reading and see if we can get some more specifics about what might be going on with this energy. Get more into the Four of Wands, try to see what this little dog has to say for us. And we'll talk to the Seated Queen as well to see how these energies are showing up more specifically in your life this winter. So if you'd like to follow for the rest of this reading, you can click the link in the description box below and that will take you to the shifting space. This is a space, a community of people who are investigating these shift readings both personally and collectively over the course of the winter season. So if that sounds like the kind of sleuthing you're into, click that link, check it out, and maybe I'll see you for the rest of this reading, Cancer.